Former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn has refused to cooperate with the House Intelligence Committee's demand for testimony and documents. Chairman Adam Schiff wrote in a letter. Quote, notwithstanding repeated efforts by committee staff to engage with your counsel and accommodate blah 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 blah. Compliance blah 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 blah. Demands blah. Schiff said Flynn's new counsel, Sidney Powell, exhibited a troubling degree of unprofessionalism in conversations with committee staffers. And he outlines a series of interactions between Powell and Schiff's aides. According to Schiff, Powell refused to accept service of the subpoena issued by the panel in June. Schiff indicated that Powell repeatedly sought deadline extensions for Flynn's cooperation before ultimately ignoring phone calls, attempting to arrange Flynn's testimony for late July, just ahead of Congress's 6-week summer recess. Schiff also said Powell told the committee that Flynn would invoke his Fifth Amendment rights and would not answer any questions other than confirming his name. Well, then old Shifty went on to say, quote, the Fifth Amendment privilege must be invoked in response to specific questions or topics that might tend to incriminate you if answered truthfully. Your counsel's blanket invocation of the Fifth Amendment is therefore inadequate, Schiff said. Apparently, the Intelligence Committee has been attempting to delve into the FBI's counterintelligence findings about the Trump campaign's contacts with Russia in 2016. They want to know what the Trump administration has got on them. Incidentally, Flynn pleaded guilty in December 2017 to lying about his contacts with Russia's ambassador in the weeks before Trump took office. And after his guilty plea, Flynn cooperated with former special counsel Robert Mueller and his team, providing evidence that helped bolster allegations of obstruction of justice against Trump, as well as filling in details about the campaign's interactions with Russians. But Flynn's decision to oust his legal team and hire Powell earlier this year, just as he was... So they're basically calling Flynn a rat in this article. Shifty. One thing that must be remembered here is that General Michael Flynn is in counterintelligence, counter-espionage, which means if you are spying, he's gonna find out. Probably already knows. So this article is ingenuously written, but I wanted you to hear what they're saying. Powell has been intensely critical of Schiff and Mueller, and she was a fixture in conservative media and a frequent guest on Fox News they're complaining about. And he's complaining that last week Powell filed a brief with the judge in Flynn's case, spelling out a litany of allegations of prosecutorial misconduct much of which aligned with Trump's allegations against Mueller and his team, and suggested that the government had withheld evidence from Flynn. Exculpatory evidence. Yes, they did. So, prosecutors, they say, intend to sentence Flynn in the fall. Schiff previously suggested that his cooperation with Congress could influence the sentencing. In a way that could ultimately reduce his sentence. Nice try, ass eye. It's not gonna work, Shifty. Put your gavel down and back off. This has been Me, the People Perspectives. Break this news.